Yeehaw, it's YouTube Tuesday. This is Jean with C&J Farm, a medicinal herb and egg farm right here in beautiful Matthews County, Virginia. Before I forget, because I always do, please subscribe and plant that like button because that means a lot to YouTube. They see that people like our videos, and so they'll help you see more like that, and they'll help you see us better. Anyway, thank you. Just getting home, and we run a landscaping crew out of the farm now. We started it last fall to offset some of the expenses during the COVID, and we're going to keep it because we love doing it. It's quite exhausting sometimes, though. We call it earthscaping, and I just got home, and it's so nice and peaceful here at the farm. And of course, now I see everything that I need to do at the farm too. I should be here earthscaping the farm, but tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. But anyway, got home, and I don't know if any of y'all garden during May, but the May flies are horrible this year. They were eating us alive all day, and they just don't give up. They're just buzz, buzz, buzz right in your ear, biting you on the back, on your head, on your face, just constantly. Thank God they have a pretty short lifespan. I think they only last in May, and then they kind of fade away, thank God. But of course, then the mosquitoes come. So it's always something. But still, you love the outdoors, don't you? And there's something about the outdoors that is just so amazing. Oh, I can see in my camera there, you're looking at one of our bat houses right to my left. You're right, up there on the tree. We put those up last year, and I have not seen bats yet, but I keep checking. And I heard if you leave them in one place for a while, if you don't get bats, then move them around. So we got plenty of trees to move them around to, but we're hoping to get bats to help us with the mosquitoes here, a natural control. This week it's been all about the bees, to be honest. We have been natural beekeepers here at C&J Farm since 1998. There was an elderly gentleman named Jan Venema that he was an old Dutch guy, and he trained us in 1998 in the natural ways to take care of bees. And so we started doing that. And at one time, I had hives all over Gloucester, Matthews, Hartfield. I had everywhere. And I had almost 20 hives. And it was a lot of work to take care of them, but I love doing it. And we used to get a ton of honey. The last 5 years or so, though, it's the bees are a lot weaker. And we just have a few here on our farm. And I'm afraid, this due to everybody spraying and everything else, it's, I'm having a hard time keeping them safe. Oh, something's biting me on the back. But anyway, we will always keep bees. And so but for the ease of it, some years I get bees from a local people, and some years I've ordered in the mail. And it's very easy to do that. And we've had so much going on. I thought, well, let me just order some in the mail this year. I'll order my 3 packages of bees, and they'll come in the mail, and we can put them in and, not miss a beat here because we do have a lot going on. Anyway, I ordered them back in January, and they were supposed to have come Tuesday, last Tuesday, and they didn't. And I got a message they'd be in Thursday, and they finally got here Friday. Oh no, wait a minute, I take that back. They were supposed to get here Wednesday. They finally got here Thursday, and all of them were dead. So they've been in transit too long. 3 packages of bees with a queen is about 9,000 bees, about 3,000 per package. So, I see I got a tick on my wrist. I'll have to get off as soon as I get off this YouTube. Yeah, that was terrible. I mean, terrible. A lot of our people were here working that day, and everybody, we just all cried. 9,000 bees dead on the front porch. So, and then we're thinking, well, we got to have bees. I mean, we always have bees. We've had bees at the farm for over 20 years. Never had a year without bees. And so I started looking around, and did find a place in Portsmouth that has some nukes, which are a little different than what we're used to. We're used to getting package bees, and the queen comes, and she's in a little separate cage, and she, you have to put the bees in the 10 frame hive, and then you put her in there, and they get used to her, and then they start foraging and start making the wax and things like that, and then they release her, and they get busy. She's already been mated, so she gets busy laying eggs, and there you go. And you usually have to feed a package of bees for a couple weeks, to get them established until they have time to make their own. But anyway, we've never done the bee nukes. But we're going to do them this year. So this will be our first year to do them. So we're getting 3 this Friday. And as I understand it, it's even easier than what we were doing. They are already 5 frames in a little wooden box, and you just take those frames and put 5 empty frames in another hive body, and add your 5 frames that are already got the queen on there. She's already laying. They're already loving her, and it's already an active hive. You put them in there, and there you go. You don't even have to feed them because they've already got honey. So we'll see. So might be a new thing. I keep hearing that nukes are the way to go, but we've just never done that. I guess we're kind of old-fashioned. But we're willing to learn. We are willing to learn. But anyway, we're just thrilled to have bees again. But last Thursday when all those bees came, and they were dead, it just devastated everybody here. We actually took them over here to the Peace Path, and I'm going to turn around and show you. We took the bees over here to the Peace Path, and they were in these boxes, and there's still a few in there that I need to get out and add to the burial gravesite. But we took all of them and we dumped them, and we dug a big hole here and we dumped them in there and buried them, and we smudged the area, and we just said a little prayer. If we don't appreciate our bees, we're going to be really sorry, because if we don't have pollinators, we'll lose a lot of our food. Just something to think about. It's the bees and the other pollinators are very important. So we need to think about that as we're continuing to advance in our world, to make sure that we're doing things that are healthy for the pollinators and for us and for nature. Yeah, we really do. We need to think before we do, and make sure that we do things right. That works for everybody. Anyway, it's been that kind of a week. I'm tired, and I'm going to go on in. And anyway, maybe I'll do a special YouTube Friday when we put in the bees. You be well.